That's also go to my house. You want to just fix it? So let's continue with our blend of blue. Continue with your blend. As soon as you are done, put your brushes down. Wash them out and get ready to do our birds and our trees. And the tree is very simple, so don't worry. But we have to ensure that our background is dry. Show off this one. Continuing what you created. Now you're painting time to get your background. So you just have to stick with one method. So if you start slow, then you continue slow. If you do the tap, then you do the tap. Now inside here we have to tap with some white now. Everything has to look together, right? All about patience. I am. So what we have? Yeah. Oh, it's heavenly. Not brush it. Heavenly. Can I show off your page, Daddy? So, guys, like I was telling you, everybody's one is going to look different, right? And one of the person who took different to another level tonight is Denise, right? Yes, Denise. And the thing is that it wasn't intentional. She was just tired of blending, so she started to tap. And the tap now looks magical. So you ready to see it? Drum roll, please. Look at that. It's heavenly looking. Look at that. So you see, you guys can try different things. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. There you go. So that's just for our birds. Denise, Donna needs some tips from you. What? All right, so while our background dries, we would have to do our birds still, all right? Because we really don't want to, when we start to put our black, everything is blending into it. So let's start getting ready to do our birds. So get your small paintbrush, ensure it's washed and dried as we dip our brush into the green paint to start our birds. So our birds, we're covering it in green. Don't paint the wing, just the body of your bird in the green. So we're going to start things off with the bird below. We're going to start off with the bird below. Fill that bird in with green. Leave out the wings. Just do some pulls. You're filling in that bird. You need some help? A bird, half of a bird flew away. So we're painting the body in green all the way up to the head, all the way up to the head. All the way up to the head. But at the tippity end of the tail, you're going to add just a little hint of black. The same brush. Don't even wash it out, but just a little hint. That's all I got. Right at the edge, just add a few pulls of black. Right at the end. Just like that. You can barely see it. So the same brush you're using to paint your birdie in green, you add a little tap at the end of the tail using black. Paint that whole bird in green. At the tip of the tail, add some black, just a little bit. If you look at mine, you will notice that you can barely see the black that I've added. I even added a little bit on top of the head. Just a little bit of black on top of the head as we get ready to add some white. So again, you paint your bird in green. Whole body, head and down to tail except the wings. All right, head to tail, no wings. And then you add a little hint of black in the end and a hint of black on the head. Just a hint. To complicate your lives even more, I noticed that the head has a hint of blue. If you want, you can do that too. We'll be rhyming. No, those birds are colorful. Go, a hint of blue. And then do the beaker in black. Cherry blossom. Listen, it's your tree tonight. It don't have to be a cherry blossom. It don't have to be bougainvillea. It could be bougainvillea. It could be anything you want it to be. It could be mangoes on your tree. Yeah, that's right, Donna. I want to see the mangoes. Yeah, I want Julie. Julie mangoes. Yeah. You can put a coconut tree. I don't know. You could be creative tonight. You can be creative with it. So, just to recap, I painted my bird's body in green. I did not paint the wing. I added a hint of black by the tail and on top the head. Now I'm adding a hint of white in the middle of the body. So in the middle of the body, I'm adding a hint of white. Just a little bit of white in the middle of the body. For your wing, we're going to paint the entire wing in yellow. We're going to blend some more colors on that afterwards. Be afraid. Yes, we have the hot seat. Tanika, because your mouth is hurting you, apparently. Well, the first person in the hot seat gonna be you. You're sure you did an extra? How is that possible? Akil, you'll help tell us further that, please. You'll help tell us further. That's crazy. Well, you'll be the first one in our hot seat. I don't even know what my questions are. So for the first timers, we have something called the hot seat. where just for a few seconds we ask one of you a few questions. It's just fun questions to unwind, so don't take it too serious. But the first person in the hot seat gets to decide who the next person is, and it goes on and on just like that. So the first person tonight is Alvin. Do you think I should who do you think I should choose? Choose a lady by you or somebody else? Okay. Donna, maybe want to go? I have a brush. I find I'll have two. Let me see. Okay, there's one. Yeah, because nobody's sitting there. Oh, nobody's sitting there too. So let's finish off your beak. If you notice a bird's eye, you can add a little of white for the eye. Let's finish off our first bird. The wing is yellow. Yeah, so you can put some black on white for the eye. And the wing, we're adding some yellow for the wing. So you paint your whole wing in yellow, and then you can add little hints of green in there. For the one below, the one on top, we're adding some brown, and I would love to know who remembers how to make the brown from last week. So we're painting our wing in yellow. Don't forget to add. So let's get our bird done. The one below, the one on top, you do the same thing. Basically, you paint it in green. That bird looks funny, me. Whoa, not yellow, no, no, my I'm laughing at. They look real pixie. But that's okay. Donna, sorry, I'm Leona. Donna, this bird is gorgeous. Gorgeous, Donna. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yep. Where's your bird? She just annihilated them. That's crazy. All right. So you can start off with your bird on top while we get the hot seat going. With our first person who was selected, Tanika Belgrade. Let me see if any new questions for Tanika. Yes, last week. Nicer than last week, we hope. Well, just not what was there last week. Tanika, I don't remember no questions from last week. I wonder. Oh goodness. All right, so Tanika. Oh gosh. Tanika, as customary, you tell persons a little bit about yourself before we start the hot seat. Donna will do the timekeeping in just a bit. So Tanika, tell persons about yourself. You have a mic for her for online to hear? Actually, you'll get the mic and give.
It was the best part of me. um, um, I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for the past oh,
Oh my, everything's reality.
13 years too.
Wow.
Reality. Wow. Yeah, so I got married the same year that I started teaching. I love painting. I love socializing. And let me give you a truthful one. Well, very truthful.
So everything
No, I used the wrong word. Let me give you a deep one. Um, I've never been diagnosed, but I do think what's the word?
Everybody said crazy.
Well, I don't think that's a good word to use.
Oh my goodness.
It isn't a good word to use. I can accept it. I can accept that word.
Crazy what?
But don't go out in public and say that again, okay, Alvin? That's not nice.
Okay.
I do feel sometimes like if I'm not out in public that I cannot be authentically me. I feel like being home and alone is the best thing for me. So that's why I love painting and socializing and being out a lot. So Alvin said crazy, but I might say
Flawed, yeah.
yeah.
Girl, you just like our company. We like having you.
Yes,
Oh, thank you.
you're a lovely person.
Thank you. So tomorrow is our sports St. Dominic's Catholic School. Come out and support everybody.
After nobody painting one your raffle cake, you
No,
come
because they don't take enough chances. They're taking enough chances.
I say I want back home money, I don't know what I'm going
Don't worry, the best house is gonna win because you took part in the raffle.
But, well, Tanika, thank you for sharing about yourself. Anybody have a question for Tanika? No? If you have a question, it'll be the time. But Tanika, look around the room and decide who's going to be the next person in the hot seat, all right?
Miss Chase.
Let's just say,
Whoa. Well, I guess you're in the hot seat next, Miss Chase.
let's just say,
All right, Tanika, so I just have two questions for you tonight, all right? Question number one. Your child tells you that they're being bullied in school. Do you confront the child who is bullying him or her, or do you attempt to contact the parents of that child?
So I like that question because I already told my son if ever he's been bullied, I'm the one who will tell him do not fight back. Let me tell you why. Because honest to God, I will be fighting for him. Because I do not want him to fight back
And get
and
in trouble.
get in trouble. One probably get beaten up, right?
She looks pretty
No,
you know you
because
go win.
a lot of times the one who's being bullied when they do end up fighting back, they always get the pad at the same time, right? So let me tell you, I would contact the parents first.
And then one fight the
And
child.
I'm telling you the truth, I would be the parent that would hit back a child who keeps interfering with my child. I'm sorry to say it like that because I know my children and I know my children does not interfere with children. I know my children are the kids who would give the most trouble at home, but from all the reports from their teachers, the teachers have no clue that they can even give trouble.
But then that will continue a cycle of bullying, right?
What
If you go there and then
I'm going to talk to the parents first. I'm going to contact
uh-huh.
I'm going to contact the teacher. I'm going to try to have meetings.
Uh-huh.
But
If
I would not make my child think that Their parents is just going to sit back and let them be bullied continuously. And when I mean hit back, it means that I'm confronting the child first. That child has to be rude to me for attention.
So you won't be launching yet.
I won't be just going and throw punches. But I'm not going to be let a child disrespect me.
Right. Alright.
You're not supposed to be attacking people's children.
No, you hear my child who goes to another school. If you know me as a person, you know definitely I'm not a person to attack anybody's child. However, I am the teacher who punishes children, who corrects them. I'm not the one who says, conscious discipline, no.
So what's your form of
lashes.
punishment then?
So I do lashes.
What?
Is it okay for any teacher to?
No, it isn't. Only senior teachers.
Okay, just ask.
Supposed to, but I'm the
Is
person
that
who
not
knows
abolished?
No,
In the school?
you could, but only.
I'm not a person who thinks that you shouldn't ever hit a child because
So
I
they
know,
hit your child in school.
of course, once he's giving trouble, once he goes against the school rules and he's doing things that is not acceptable as a teacher, disrupting the classroom, go right ahead.
So what if he says, Mommy, I didn't do nothing and she hit me? What you doing?
Same thing, there's an order in life, there's always an order that you follow. I reach out to the teacher first. If I think it's not dealt with properly, I will reach out to the principal.
Alright.
And then I will teach it.
Take it from here. Alright, so one more question for you. Your son tells you that he has found the woman of his dreams. Well, the thing is, he has found a woman of his dreams. But the only deal is she's 50 years older than he is. What advice would you give him? I'm 50.
So if a son reaches the point that he has to tell me you're one of his dreams, that is he's an adult. And I believe adults can make whatever decisions that they want to.
That's that number. Hello, yeah.
If the woman is 15 years old, she better be coming with 50? No, she said
15
15.
years old. What should I have to come with?
A lot of you.
What, Dory? You want Dory? Oh gosh. 50.
Let me say a lot of zeros.
She have to buy
So you gonna be a young chick. Like a older woman that you. And
supportive, Mama.
no, I'm good. If adults can make decisions for themselves, and that's your life. Make a decision for yourself. But if he's a child of 9, I only want sense.
Hello, love is a stupid thing, you know. Yes, when they call stupid love.
Any stupid love is right, love, because I did some stupid. And I no, but your love's supposed to be stupid. How you gonna tolerate some of the things I have to tolerate in my listen, marriage is all about tolerating some things that you have never tolerated before. And I'm not talking about cheating. I'm not talking about cheating, if you understand.
No, I wasn't ready.
Yeah, right.
I was so ready.
That means you had to be stupid, you know? Because things I would not tolerate from
But
you, I
not
would tolerate
necessarily
from
stupid,
others.
you know, you blindly in love. Sometimes you turn a blind eye to certain habits. Of course, we're not going far.
Stupid love.
But Tanika, somebody said it'd be nice to hear from a guy. So you want to pass the mic to the gentleman behind. Yes, pass the mic to the gentleman.
You're a gentleman.
I'm sorry.
You don't want to come on the mic.
Pass it to Louisa. Alright, Louisa, so you're in the hot seat. You just tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself so we can start. Alright, so we're here, Louisa. Tell us about yourself.
I thought the mic was a gentleman.
You don't want to go.
No, that was just a comment on Tanika's stuff, but it's your turn.
I'm Louisa. I was very happy to hear that Tanika is very happy. with marriage and all that.
And I was a favorite student.
No, I must say she was one of the most brilliant students I have taught.
Oh my God!
And she knows over the years I've been behind her.
Yes.
What are you doing about studies and whatnot?
Yes.
You know, and many of our peers have gone on to do in all professions, kind of engineer, all kind of things. Yeah.
To grow
And
young
she
minds
could have
is
been
the best profession ever.
Anybody she wants, any profession.
Yeah.
I feel jealous right now.
Oh God.
Well, you have not spoken yet. You want to say?
You realize you don't
She forget all
I don't understand.
Oh yeah, I did teach school for many years.
Okay.
So something years at the St. Louis Conference in Georgia.
Yeah.
And about 13 years at
Oh, that's big.
I have some past students in here.
Uh-huh.
Dancer girl here.
Yeah. Oh, Karim, what you kind of say me? Yeah.
So I've always liked art and culture and music and dancing and sports and all of that.
Awesome.
I had the privilege of representing Wales at Caribbean Games in 1972.
What?
Yes. So I'm also a level coach and level 3 IAF coach. Together with my husband, he's level 4. I heard somebody mention a while ago that there were girls in GBSs. But my husband and I went Form 6 in GBSs. So I must say I'm happy.
We're happy to have you. Well, we wouldn't ask you too much questions, just two. And after we've asked you these 2 questions, we're going to start our tree, okay, guys? So your first question is, Louisa, there are only 2 more jobs available in Grenada, and you need to choose one. Which of these 2 would you take? A traffic warden or a bus conductor? There are only 2 more jobs remaining in Grenada. Which one are you going to take and why?
I think I would choose to be the bus conductor. Yes, because
Like the hard work? Why?
well, besides traveling up and down and collecting fares and getting people on board and so on, I've seen quite a few bus conductors trying to get the engine of the bus going and all of that. And I think that's important. Some knowledge of mechanics and
Yes.
you know, because skills are very, very important.
Yeah, it's true. All right, so that was your first one. Your second question. Now let's move past that one. Nice one. You are being kidnapped. You hear the man mention, this lady is going to be staying in a palace. She will be treated as a princess or a queen. She will be fed 3 meals a day. She never has to worry about money again. Would you forfeit? Oh, sorry, but she needs to forfeit her life before. Are you going? Listen, they say you go in a palace. You just have to forget about everybody you know before and go and live in the palace. You don't have to worry about money ever again. What are you doing? Tell us what, they kidnapped no man. They kidnapped. They kidnapped. Louisa, what you doing?
I would certainly choose not to go. It's only like real freedom.
Yeah.
What you have to do in the palace? Exactly. Nothing. Just be pretty. Just live on. Yoda, are you going to stay or are you going to fight for your rights or are you going to just go along? You're not going to come to the palace.
It is always good to have something to do. Man was made to do.
It's true. It's true. Rachel, what are you doing? You're going to the palace or are you going to It's true. Thank you very much, Louisa. So you get to select the next person for the hot seat. Miss Phillips, you'll take the mic. So you get to decide, Louisa, who's the next one. We should ask some questions.
David.
You're the only David here tonight. You're the only David here tonight. So grab your mic, and while you get your mic together, I want to show you guys how we're going to do our tree, okay? So you're going to use your small paintbrush, and you're going to come up. So you have to look at this path. Before we ask David these questions, you look at this path. It's real simple. So you start off down at the bottom. So think about one long line, but you just swerve it to the right and the left. So we're coming up. I'll use a bigger brush just to show you. But you guys are using your small brush, okay? So we're coming up. And then we're just going across with the small brush. All right? I'm going to do the same thing. So we're joining it up, coming here, going across with a small brush. So just think of it with your small brush. And then you can go over it and thicken it up a bit once you're confident or comfortable with the line you created. So you start off in the bottom and you just swoop across with black with your small brush. Small brush and black. This is all we're doing for now. I'll show you how we're going to do the other lines or branches afterward. Nothing else. Sorry. What is that egg? So we're all doing our first two major branches. So your tree will start similar to this. Similar to this. So you start with black from the bottom. You do a line in the bottom and you come up and you go on the side of your bud. So the tree, the branch should almost be hugging. Almost be hugging the buds or look like a wine glass in some way. So you're coming up and I'll show you again your small paintbrush. Small brush. We're starting in the middle, we're coming up and then we're swooping to the side and coming all the way over. Let's get our first two branches done using your small brush. And I'll show you again. Small paintbrush with black. We're coming up the middle and then we're swooping across and curving over our bud. And that's our first two branches on our tree. Once you've done the first bit of black, you can always go over it and darken some of the areas that are too light. You can thicken up your lines a bit, angle, bumps on the edges, entirely up to you. But let's try to get the formation first, and then you can go over it and perfect it. So you start off in the middle together, and then you separate. Now this line down at the bottom and the middle should be a little bit thicker than the branches. So when you're done, you'll just go over and thicken up that branch a little bit. Open it up from the bottom, just like this. So it should be a little bit wider at the bottom. And then swoop to the sides. So let's try our tree. So again, for those of you who are not sure what to do, we started off in the bottom here, middle. We went up with a small brush and swooped across. Same thing for the other side. Swoop across. Sorry. Everything getting away. Let's get our branch done. First branch. Now to create the other branches, it's also very simple. So you get to create as much smaller branches as you like. But think of those branches as stretched out letter-wise. And how we're going to start it? Take a look at this. So from the main branch that you just created, you're going to start on the main branch and you're going to pull out, coming towards your bud. You can add a little wobble on it. So you're just pulling lines out from the main branch. You can pull out a few from the sides, add a little wobble on it. Let's pull some branches out from the main branch. Pulling it out. So it's a stretched out letter Y. So it's a long line with little wobbles on the edges. Alright? And from that wobbly line, you pull out another line. Alright? So you are creating your very own branches. So take a look again so you can see how we are doing this. So I'm going to do it one more time here. So I'm starting from the main branch and I'm coming towards my buds with a wobbly line. Just like this. And from that to wobbly line, I'm going to create a smaller branch as well. And you guys can create as much of these branches all the way around your buds. But remember, for every branch you create, we have to create flowers as well. Alright, so go around and create as much small branches as you like. They don't all have to be long, you know. They don't all have to be these long branches. You can create some short ones just like this. You can create some short ones. All of them don't have to be long and stretched out. We're just creating spaces to add our flowers at the end. And from those branches, you can create smaller offspring, entirely up to you. Regular branches. As much branches as you like, but just remember, the more branches you add, the more flowers you have to create. The more branches we add, the more flowers we have to create. So now that David is back, we're going to ask him 2 questions. As you guys add as much branches as you like. The final part of this painting is to add our flowers, which is going to be very simple. It's just some taps, tap, tap, and I'll show you that afterwards. For now, I just want us to focus on creating as much branches as we can on our background as well. As much as we can. Add your branches. So David, the first question, sir. You didn't get to tell us about yourself, but your wife did mention you briefly in her talk about herself. You want to tell us one interesting thing about yourself before we start?
Yeah, well, I'm still wondering how come I'm the only man that end up in a meeting as a lady?
You want that one more?
What is it? Why we so few? I didn't even say it.
He's there. So, one interesting thing about you.
One interesting thing about me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not an artist, but I've always, respected and admired the people who could do all these joints. It takes patience, I think. It takes dedication, imagination sometimes to get these things done in a manner that brings some sort of comfort to the heart. Because I think that's what painting does.
Exactly.
It brings comfort and it's a sort of joy in the life of people who do it and even the life of people who buy painting. So I've always admired people who do. I've never tried it.
Well, look here, you are tonight starting your journey, your own journey.
Yeah, but now I'm painting a bird, and believe me, I know if it's a bird that's dead.
It's anything you want it to be. Anything you imagine it as, that's what it is.
I mean, this is my first try at this. Yes.
But we can't wait to see the outcome of your painting very soon.
Oh boy.
So we only have 2 questions for you. Your first question: what is something that you would prefer to make instead of buying it? Something that you prefer to make rather than purchasing it.
Something like that I prefer to make rather than purchasing it.
Something that you're like, don't buy that in the supermarket. I will make it.
Oh. Well,
Yes, true. That's a good one, bread. Most people prefer to make their own bread. And you prefer to make your own bread?
Who is that? I prefer to buy everything once I can buy it.
Yes.
I'm not good at the kitchen. I'm not good in the kitchen. But I would prefer to make my own foods rather than buy them.
Okay.
Sometimes most of the foods you get in the supermarket, we are hearing now that a lot of them have things that are not really beneficial to us, or things that can harm us. Because of that,
You prefer to buy
when I was studying in England, after tired eating Kentucky, I decided to make my own macaroni pie.
Okay.
So I called my sister and I said, "How do you make this thing?" She said, "You do that. I follow all what she said."
You come on good?
You making chop? So I pre-cooked the macaroni, put it in the spread cheese over it and so on. Then I put it in there. I had an exam the next day, so I went back and studied. But an hour after I went back, the macaroni still floating in the milk. I said, I never thought this thing used to take so long to make. So I went back again and studied and so forth. Half an hour after I come back, the same thing. I said, look, you see this thing? You could eat macaroni without cooking it. You could drink the milk just like that. I pour my pie in a cup. Drink the pie.
There is one thing you should buy macaroni pie.
So,
Yes, I don't feel like over. You forgot to let over.
you make it.
You didn't even stiffen up.
He put too much milk.
Too much milk.
So I called back my sister. I said, look, what you tell me and walk? She said, what do you mean and walk? I said, man, I had to drink the thing rather than eat it. She said, how much milk you put? I said, I put everything.
There we go.
She said, what's everything? I said, well, the whole box. She said, you can't put the whole box.
Macaroni tea, no.
I said, well, you intend how much to put? I just put. But the second time I tried it.
But no, sorry, if you leave it too long, it will be
But let me tell you something. The second time I tried it, the time I got them are constantly pasta and things.
Yes.
When I finished, he got a piece and he said, David, I need another piece of that thing.
Yeah. You put it up for him too?
No. The second time I tried it.
Oh
You know
my
what?
goodness. It was good.
It
All
was
right, so that's awesome, man. But some persons, apart from food, some persons will prefer to make their own jewelries instead of buy jewelries. Anybody here prefer to make jewelries than buy? Donna prefers that. Some people would not. If somebody say I need a hat, they would rather knit it and make it for the person instead of buy one. Yeah, a lot of people knit. Even their own clothes. They don't want to. They're not buying clothes. We would make our own clothes and whatnot.
Because their own clothes fit better something than they already made.
All right, so then your final question is, What is one thing
With
you
you,
get
yeah.
excited about as an adult, but you never imagined you would as a child? Something you get excited about as an adult that you never thought you would have gotten so excited about as a child.
Well, you know, I think martial arts.
Martial arts?
Yeah.
I find Tron get excited about martial arts.
No, in my
But
day,
as you,
it
yeah.
was football and cricket. Track and field.
Ah.
And then, but I got into martial arts. You know, and then I really fell in love with it. As a matter of fact, I competed through the Caribbean. I won some competition. I lost more than I won. But you know, when you win, you feel elated. So you know, it doesn't matter how much you lose after that. That one win, you know, it makes you
It
feel.
sticks with you
Stays with you. I never thought of doing martial arts.
as a child. Wow.
But when I started it, I really fell in love with it.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that's awesome. Tanika, what's one thing as an adult that makes you so excited, but you never thought you would have been excited about that as a child? Think about it.
The branch.
For me, it's finding a supermarket that sells the single bottle. Most supermarkets, they want you to buy the whole long string of box. No, I'm serious. When I found it, I think it was a supermarket on the lake. Big shout out to them. I thought there was a whole box with pot scrub single out. And that got me excited. No, but that got me excited. What about you, Tanika? What gets you excited as an adult that you never thought you would have been
Keep
excited
it
about?
clean. Keep it clean.
I wasn't even gonna go there.
What?
No, since she went there, right?
She didn't go there. She was just keeping you
No,
on the
when I
bottom.
was a child, like I could not imagine always having somebody by your side, like sitting on the same bench. But like, I can't see my life without it. Like, I can't see my life without having like somebody like you always going home to. And when I was small, I used to be like chill out, like all the acting like you didn't need to be around a certain person. But like,
But
no,
hello.
I just need to be around a certain person.
That's what people say.
No, but I'm trying to think of maybe.
I ain't fine to hear every close. That's all you want to. I ain't fine to hear every time.
Listen, sometimes distance makes the mind grow fonder. Right?
It's accents.
So I just want to, I know you need to get them like one day a week. One day a week. One day a week. Distance.
Distance.
Absent. No, like I think soup. When I was small, like I couldn't believe like
Yeah, to be around somebody
right
for
now,
so long.
all I want is soup. I love to drink soup. When I was younger, I didn't like
Soup. You enjoy soup now?
soup. I cannot
Yeah. A lot of people still don't like soup, but I love soup.
I love soup. I want it to be piping hot.
Huh? Anything else, Yola? What's something you enjoy now that you never thought you would have enjoyed as a child? Going to bed, yeah. Just going to sleep. When you're younger, you're fighting, you know, you want to stay up late. You want to
Early, like 8, 9 o'clock.
So mine right now. Clean house.
Have well-made bed.
Well-made bed. As a child, you probably used to hop on your bed with clothes all around you and what and what. No, you don't want nothing on your bed. Different face. So your last step to this painting, guys, is the flowers. No, I don't. You might look at the picture and think to yourself, okay, how am I supposed to accomplish this? But the truth is, it's going to look different for everybody. And I want to show you what I mean by that. Gone on warriors, please. So take a look at two paintings, two persons that started their flowers, but their flowers are totally different. So one person used a medium brush, the other used a very small brush. So take a look at these two. Alright, so you guys can take your small paintbrush and add some fine dots and create your flowers, or you can use your medium brush and create some dabs of pink by using white and red and create your flowers like this. So it's entirely up to you. You can use a small brush and make some tiny dots. You just go with red and white, or your medium brush and add some dabs. I'm going to use my medium brush and add some dabs of red and white. So it's going to look like this. So I'm using my medium brush. I'm tapping into the red and tapping into the white at the same time. And I'm just adding some bunches of flowers. Bunches of flowers. So I'll start off with the red to make things easier. Tap, tap, tap with the red. Tap, tap, tap. And then I'm going to go over it with some white. Create your bunches of flowers by either using your medium brush and tap with red and white, or your very small brush and tap it with some white paint. Sure, and see. So I'm tapping with red and I'm adding some white over it.
Right here. What's your son? Giselle. Have some white.
So you're tapping, adding flowers on every branch that you created. You can use your small brush and add tiny dots, or in my case, I'm using my medium-sized brush and I'm taking red and white and just dabbing it and creating this bunch of flowers around all of the leaves that I have. Can I get some tissue, please? Red, tap, tap, tap. White, tap, tap, tap. We're creating bunches of flowers throughout on every branch. And if while you're at it, you find, okay, I think I want more flowers, just create some more branches and add more flowers on there as well. David, you never selected the next person for the hot seat. Just choose anybody in the room and they're going to be the next one.
Yeah?
Yep, anybody you want. You don't even have to know their name, just point.
Okay. Well, this is here. I like the way she paints she board, so probably she'll tell us how she did.
Alright. So it seems like Michelle is the next person.
Oh, Michelle?
Yes, Michelle.
Okay.
Alright, Michelle, tell us a little bit about yourself before we begin the hot seat, okay? You got the mic, hold on. Tell us what Michelle is on.
It's Michelle's birthday today. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Do you got the mic?
Which one is using it?
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself, other than the fact that tonight is your special day. Right.
So I am Michelle. I am originally from Venezuela.
Hold on, sorry, I didn't hear that.
All right. My name is Michelle. I am originally from Venezuela. I have been living in the Caribbean for the past 12 years. I am an engineer by occupation and profession.
You're all sorry?
I am an engineer by profession and occupation.
What type of engineer, Michelle?
I am an industrial engineer.
Oh, industrial.
Yes, and I have an specialty on fire and safety. So I design fire alarm system, fire suppression system, etc.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Well, nice to have you with us tonight, Michelle.
Thank you.
So we just have a few questions for you. So your first question, let's make a deal. You get to choose between. Let me do something else. Oh, this is a good one. You can win a day with Grenada's Prime Minister. If you can win, yes, spend a day with the Prime Minister. However, you have to eat something. Sorry, Rachel, but we're going there. In some cultures, they eat this. It's a snail. And you have to eat the snail alive.
Just to spend a day,
Just to spend a day with the PMs. Are you up for it?
Well, maybe people give me with residency, yes.
That's well, that's it, yeah. Just imagine it as what's the thing or something? Yes, you envision it as lamb, sushi.
yeah, countries are the same.
Here's another one. You're on a game show and you're randomly placed on a team with different strangers. The host secretly pulls you aside and offers you $2 million today, but you have to eliminate everybody on your team. Remember, they're all strangers. Do you take the deal?
Yes.
They're all strangers. Never see them again. They told you, I'll give you $2 million, but just eliminate everybody on your team that you're a part of. Are you going to take the money and let them all go home?
Eliminate them like throwing them over.
No, I don't think it's like killing them or anything. It's just that they're out of the game or the activity.
Like Survivor.
Yeah, they're out of it. And you get to walk away with $2 million as well as the hatred in the heart of all these other people. All these other people. What are you doing?
That's a hard question.
It seems like she has a soft spot. She's probably going to say, no, I
I
can't
don't
do
know,
that.
like having a stock, children, grandchildren, or
It's true.
very
They may just come after you after that.
right.
All right, so you have to rescue your partner, but there are two scenarios you have to choose from. You have to either run through a hailstorm or navigate a fire. Which one would you choose to rescue your partner? The hail. The hail? That's true. Not just icy. All right, one more for you, Michelle. You see that partner laughing a little bit too hard with somebody else. Do you step in or just do it at home?
Oh, there's at home. Definitely.
At home?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you get to choose one more person for the hot seat tonight. Rachel. So Rachel, you're the hot seat now? I guess. So tell us a little bit about yourself before we ask you some questions. In the meantime, guys, ensure you're filling in your flowers. If you've added a lot of branches like I did, I know you have a lot of tapping to do. not finished as yet, but
Well, my name is Rachel Rizal. I work in the field of accounting. I am employed with the government of Grenada.
Oh gosh.
I swear.
That's pretty.
Sorry.
That's pretty. I enjoy coming to the kids sessions and coming along with friends and
Very much.
What has been one of your, I know you're still telling us about yourself, but from all the sessions that you've done, which design was your favorite?
Well, the very first session, the nutmeg, because what I did, the leaf was like a ladder. And when I should have done the leaf, it came out like a ladder. And so
Okay.
it kind of had me laughing, and it also had me seeing the progress. When I looked at that one and I'm laughing at myself, oh, the leaf looked like a ladder.
Yeah.
Now today I have to do it over. So it kind of like motivation for me to do better, and yeah.
That was the one we did in Pointley Hotel? Or was it studio?
Personally, not that was the very first one. Yeah.
Yes, 2023.
I mean, you didn't go to that one?
No.
So just 5 baskets?
Yes. Oh, Pointley was when I won my award.
Yes. So you had a few others?
I'm adding the little right there and there.
All right, Rachel, anything else? Tell us about yourself.
Really, I have two sons. One an economist by profession, the other one a software developer, and
Okay, nice.
that makes me feel very happy to see that they you fight with them. When I say fight, you encourage them and
Right,
the
then
hard
encouraging
work-
different.
the hard work- when I say fight, the hard work pays off.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that, like when, they always say, when sometimes you make sure they don't make their mind, but some parents can see certain things in children from an early age. Did you ever see signs of what you really know back then?
My first son, I saw signs, but it used to frustrate me. I kind of was very strict, so when I leave home and go to work, I put passwords on the computer, and he breaks it, cracks the code, and
What?
when I come home, it's like he don't want it on the computer, but he already breaking was using for the entire day. So once I called a friend, I said, listen, I'm stressed out, look at this, look at what he's doing. And he's like, leave the child alone, that's the next, I think, whatever some computer person, Bill Gates or whoever.
Yes.
And I'm like, so I'm seeing it pays off, but he had that passion since he was, yeah. It used to frustrate me that I'm thinking I have parental control and he know how to crack it and get it and use it. Yeah.
So what advice do you have for like parents who are going through something similar with their own child and they're trying to figure out and navigate? What advice do you have?
Sometimes maybe encourage them in the field then, but maybe kind of, I don't know how to control it because so maybe you have to encourage them what is good and what is dangerous. So they could use it for good, use it for bad, you understand?
Right.
Yeah, because today he writes software to do different things. Yeah.
But somebody might say because he was so probably strict on it, he was able to learn a few more skills as well. The cracking of the computer, all of those things. He was more
I guess so.
inquisitive.
Yes.
Because they always say the things that people are trying to prevent you from doing is what you gravitate more towards. So perhaps we can still hold the reins down on the kids and it would propel them further. Of course, that's not the case with all children.
I would share on that one.
So Pat wants to share something on that.
That one, my
What-
son, I want a new computer.
Oh,
It
computer
took
too.
me a long time to get this computer. I went to the trade center, they had some demonstration. And I bought this computer. And then I came home and I saw the computer in parts.
Wow.
And
The
I
new
wanted
computer?
to die. Yes, I wanted to die. I just wanted to die. I wanted to hit him. I wanted to do all kinds of stuff. But I started thinking, no, that he said, Mom, I know what I'm doing. One lie down. A single mother was really very, very hard. And I had to think very hard. You see, one lie down, one lie down. I know what I'm doing. And then after the mother was doing, and then it's in my business today. Yeah, lovely. So, it took a lot of.
So you brought him a new computer and he just took it apart.
Yes, he took it apart. Put a second drive in it and all kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So let me just have this little bit of encouragement.
Yeah, but that's a lot of encouragement.
Well, Rachel, anything else you want to mention it? Sorry. You want to mention anything else or we just start?
No, that's enough.
Okay, so question for you. He cooks, he's really good in the kitchen. Cooks really well, but he's a hitter.
I didn't ask the question.
Rachel, nobody sit down and eat your food? And relax yourself and eat your food? And see, Michelle's face was like, Michelle, he makes a good arepa. Come on. Not even that? My goodness. Anyways, I'm just pulling your legs. Good answer. So you run. You will eat KFC if you have to. Oh, you're not running.
No, you have to run.
Oh my goodness. Let's see the next question. Your daughter's cell phone is confiscated in school, and in order for you to retrieve it, you must pay $130. Do you leave it or do you pay?
It depends on why it was confiscated. If it was confiscated for she disobeying the policy, I will give it for the entire term. She gets at the end of the term, she will study more, she will study hard.
So if it wasn't a case of like she just happened to bag and they did a search and they found it, but you want it for calls and they tell you that you have to pay to get it, what you gonna do?
And in that case, I will pay because I made her go with it. If it's a case where she stole it and go to school, she ran.
Okay.
So it will stay there.
I think they do have a policy like that in the schools before. We have to pay to get it back.
But don't bring away things and your boss did that's the thing.
I remember in school they had their random searches. Lip gloss, everything going in. Your little lip gloss, your brain, your little brush, your little everything going. So our next question for you. You get horrible service at a restaurant. Absolutely horrible. Do you speak up there and then or just never return?
I speak up. I usually speak up.
I say Rachel. But then again, if Rachel wants to beat the guy,
No, I want to speak up. No, just before the money.
so you'll speak up and you'll take your money and you still won't return.
Yeah, and then, because I mean, it's not good, it's not nasty. Yeah, I mean, 2 weeks ago I had an issue with my birthday. I said I'm going to dinner.
Yeah.
What I had, like a meal eat quarter of it. What I told them about that. I said, no, it wasn't everything good. So then eventually she came back after and asked I want something. And I said, no, gracefully, but at least I told you about it. I speak about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
16.
So I'm adding more and more branches to mine, creating more spaces for flowers. So Rachel, I have a next question for you. I will give you a word and you have to start singing a song with that word in it. Alright, let's tell us the name of the song. Let's see, which word am I giving you? Which one? Independence. Give us a song with the word independence.
You wonder why independence is
Yeah, but you understand the song.
One like Zenica Peters.
What's it? How does it go?
Zenica sing. Many
No, that is Fred. That's Jeffrey.
Fidel Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, that's Jeffrey.
Fidel Jeffrey.
That's it, but that is Jeffrey.
Rachel, select somebody to do the next one.
Okay, so for the next one, I'll go to the other side and I will select Crystal.
Crystal. Oh, Crystal. All right. You're the only one, darling. You're the only Crystal. Not Crystal. It's not Crystal. Crystal, you are on Let's Make a Deal. You get to choose a brand new car or an all-expense paid trip to Dubai for 2 weeks. For two. Which one will you choose?
I'll choose the trip to Dubai.
Trip to Dubai it is. Crystal, you're being
car.
okay. You're being chased by a crazy man. Do you run or play crazy too? You're running. You're running. See, I have this time to play crazy too. Like they're running from you.
They're crazy. They're
You know, some people say them crazy. I can be more crazy than you. So Crystal running. Crystal, you get a chance to relive 1 year and change the outcome of that year. Which year would you choose? 2004 or 2020? I was really shit. For the country generally. Yeah, well, for the country, I think for that I don't think I impact because I lost loved ones during COVID. So it definitely. Anybody else will go back to change in COVID time, or who would choose either? COVID? Which one would you choose, guys? You get a chance to go back and change that year. Yeah, to change it. In COVID, you definitely felt helpless, you know, like.
Yeah, and not only like the loved one passed away, yeah, you get to like feel last person.
And you don't know when it's going to end. You know when a hurricane is going to pass soon. But COVID was like this helplessness. You don't know what's going to happen next.
The most time, everybody tuning in for updates.
No, that's not
There's a straight on Sunday night.
All right, Crystal, I'm going to give you a word. Start singing a song with that word. While Crystal sings a song, I want you guys to add your initials on your painting because you just created a masterpiece. Crystal, your word is fire. Fire to the rain. Yeah, that's Adele, right? Tell me, I don't know that one. Sing it again.
In your wire.
Alright, well now we have fire, so let's hear rain. Anybody have a song with rain in it? Rain, rain, blow, I can feel Next one, this one's for Alvin. Alvin, sailing. Take me away to where I want to sailing. All right, we have one more. Anybody could do that one. Daylight. 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 All right, so just like that, you guys finish your masterpiece. I'm going to add my initials in as well. You're going to use white with your small paintbrush. White and your small paintbrush. Down at the bottom. Down at the So next week we are officially having our first session in February. Next week is going to be our Independence themed session. So we're encouraging you guys to come in your colors, red, green, your yellows. And the following week is Valentine's Day. So we're encouraging you to come with somebody you care about and wear pink, red, and white. All right? In the colors of love. Red and white. All right, from the lady. The color promise syrup there.
So red and white too?
Red and white for Pat. Red and white for But let's ensure that we support each other for the next two sessions. The next two sessions. But at this time, I want us to take a moment just to sing a happy birthday to Michelle. All right? Michelle, we're really happy that you're spending your special night with us. And I hope you enjoyed it. Did you?
Yeah, it's the first time painting.
Well, awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And guys, don't leave before we get pictures. But on the count of 3, we're going to sing a happy birthday to Michelle. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Tanya, can you lead?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
All you want, all you two, all you three.
You understand? All right, guys. So at this time, I want us to just wave goodbye to the folks who would have probably painted along with us tonight. I know we had some technical difficulties here and there. I think he's signaling to hold on. That's hold on. That's it. Okay. And on the count of 3, let's wave good night. 2, 3.
Good night.
See you guys the next time. All right. So for those of you who are finished, we do have light refreshments of lights for you.